Yo, guys, what's up? It's Nooch. Neighborhood picks, like and subscribe, share everything with a friend, do what you gotta do. Listen, last night was the final night, the final hour of fantasy football regular season. And I'm here on this piece. I'm gonna do all each league that I'm in. But this first piece that I'm gonna do is in my sleepers league. T Rich is the commissioner. We had a race go down last night that I've been playing in fantasy. Maybe this is my 17th season or 18th season. I remember drafting Marshawn Lynch as a rookie for Buffalo. I've been playing a long time. Something happened in our league last night that I've never seen before, ever. Okay, where do I start? I clinched. I was 9-4 in first place. 10-man league, you get 2 buys. 6 people make the playoffs. I was 9-4. Then you had a bunch of guys, 6-7. This is before the game. 6-7, 6-7, 7-6, 6-7, 7-6. 6-7. Let me see here. 6-7, 6-7, and 7-6. Okay. So now, and one and one guy, 5-8 in last. P Riz. Remember that name. So now you got all the boys. We're talking all week. We're talking now. I got the bye, and I'm fooling around in the chat. I'm like, man, I'm saying 2 through 9 is eligible for the playoffs. I subconsciously counted P-Riz out. I'm going to be honest. I counted P-Riz out in my mind. But all week, I saw him typing like, yo, man, you better hope I don't get in. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh, wow. I thought I was an optimist. This guy's fucking crazy. Like, like to myself. Like, I didn't say that to anyone, but, like, I was like, hey, good for him, if he thinks he can get in. Like, I couldn't even comprehend P. Riz at 5-8 in 10th. Pat, it would have to, fall. A lot of shit would have to go down. So week 14 goes down. And so anyway, I'm playing my neighbor who was in 9th. Now 1, 2, 3 was kind of about 3 guys knew they were going to get in. Kind of, or 2, no, because the guy that was in second was 7-6. I was 2 full games in front. So second place was Perry's Counsel, which is C Rich, T Rich's brother. Second place was 7-6. All the way down to 9th was 6-7. 7-6 is 6-7. 6 guys make the playoffs. One dude was 5-8. So P-Riz. So we get going on the league. So basically, P-Riz at 5-8 would have needed. He would have needed to win, and then he would have needed every other matchup to have a 6-7 guy playing and not each other, which occurred, and he would need them all to lose, and he would have to tie some. He would need every 6-7 guy to lose. If one of them wins, he's out. So he actually, you know how like when they say a team in pro football, well, the Buffalo Bills can get in with a win in Jacksonville this year, and you're confused if it's 3 things. We're in a 10-man fantasy league. This man needed 4 other games to happen perfect and him to win. So we go down the line. I'm 9-4. I'm playing Patterson, 6-7. I end up coming back on him, and I win 144-124. Cup and Stafford went crazy for me last night. Patterson goes to 6-8. I'm not done at all. So now you got one guy 6-8. So now Nate was already 7-6, and he was playing a guy that was 6-7. T-Rich. T-Rich had a good shot for the playoffs. Good team. We were talking all week. T-Rich was like, I need a little help, which he got. All he needed to do was win. Fucking Nate got T-Rich. T-Rich had a bad break. Dalvin Cook went crazy the first week. Nate beat T-Rich 158-122, leaving T-Rich 6-8. Now, we get down to game number 3. Zoltan against Cole. Cole has had a strong team. Jonathan Taylor, the boys. Jonathan Taylor was on a bye this week. Cole was on a 2-game losing streak. He was 6-7 coming into the game. Zoltan was 7-6. Okay? Or no, Zoltan was 6. They were both 6-7. So it didn't matter. One of them was going to be 6-8. Cole lost with Jonathan Taylor on the bye. Zoltan went to 7-7. And we are left with a third person, 6-8. Now we got 3 people, 6-8. Now, Boniface is playing the other guy that did the biggest free fall out of everybody, the Goose. Duck Hunt. Fucking Geese was in second place in a bye calling championship a month ago. The man was 6-4. He went into week 14 shaken. No Lamar. 6-7. He was 6-7. All he had to do was win. Because P. Riz is 5-8. If all the 6-7 guys, they would all have to lose. If one of them goes to 7-7, that makes P. Riz the odd man out. He can't get in. There would have to be 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 would all have to finish 6-8. And then he would have to win the tiebreaker. So we gotta follow points. So now Geese is fucking, his flock is, the fucking feathers are going all over the place. His team is free falling. So everything's been going bad for him. He's had bad luck. And he was playing Boniface, who's been hot. And I think Boniface, did he get the bye? I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think he got the bye. So Boniface was losing. Geese, Texas, no quarterback, no problem at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He was up by like 50. Well, the Goose got cooked. And he got cooked by a man named Connor, James Connor, 33. Last night, Connor, 13 carries, 31 yards, 2 tutties, 9 catches, 94 yards. And that spelled 6-8 for Geese. Now, we got Patterson lost, went to 6-8. I beat him. Nate beat T-Rich, who went to 6-8. Holy shit. Fucking Perry's Council lost. Slow roll. Oh, no, I don't want to get to that yet. Cole lost. He went to 6-8. Geese lost. He went to 6-8. All 4 guys lost. Now, what did P-Riz do? P-Riz played C-Rich, who was in second to start the day. It was going to be a tough game. P-Riz fucking won. But that doesn't matter. Because he was in last. He was in 10th. So now, after the games are all over, P-Riz won. So we're like, who's in the playoffs? We don't even know. So we look further. P-Riz, he didn't pass anybody. He was tied for 6th or 10th. 6 finished 6-8. 7th, 6-8. 8th, 6-8. 9th, 6-8. 10, 6-8. P-Riz was 10th at 6-8. But you know what? P-Riz had some bad luck this year. But it turned around in the end. Because P-Riz was the only person in our league to hit the 2,000 point club. I'm going to shout you out right now, P-Riz. We're going to count that the way our scoring is if we never change it. If you hit the 2,000 point club, that's a fucking milestone. And we got a couple guys in the 1900s, including myself. I topped out at 1925.99. But we're counting 2 G's as a fucking milestone. We're going to put your name up there, P-Riz, for 2 G's. But most of all, we're going to put your name in the playoffs. Because the dude that was in 10th place, 5-8, won. And he put up enough points to fucking pass everybody that he was tied with in total points. Because his team was solid to begin with. And he snuck in and got the 6th seed. And I've never seen a race that crazy in my life. There was 6, 7 guys that all had a chance to make it or not. And the guy at the bottom got the help, but he earned it on his own because he scored more points than everybody in the whole league, including myself that finished at number 1. So, in the craziest year I've ever seen in sleepers and T-Rich, shout out to T-Rich, shout out to fucking Bonaface, Nate, C-Rich, Little Bro, Zoltan, P-Riz, of course, Geese, I'm sorry you got cooked, Cole, I thought you had a great team, sucks that Jonathan Taylor was on a bye, T-Rich, I'm dying for you, you know I was rooting for you, Patterson, it sucks that you had to run into me, you had a shot too, and Saquon, fucked you, but, man, right now the story is, you got the 2 elder statesmen, you got the Benny from up north coming down here, taking the league. That's me. That's me. I took the league first. And you got the other elder statesmen sneaking in the playoffs. And we just happen to be on opposite brackets. So you know what? We're going to have the Wisdom Bowl. Young Bucks, you don't have a chance. P-Riz, see you in the Super Bowl.